Alright guys, down here to get some coffee this morning. It's crazy rain. It absolutely sucks. No. But I am, getting some coffee. I got Russell with me and we're just trying to, thank you. Something ended up there. And if any of you haven't seen Russell in the vlogs before, Russell knows lots of stuff about cars.
Unfortunately, sometimes.
But Russ is definitely one of my go-to guys. Russ is the person I called when I was in the States and couldn't get the handbrake to work on the G35. And immediately, pretty much immediately, you knew what it was and made us all feel like idiots.
It comes with experience.
Yeah, so the plan is still to get some work done on the beams today. I think we're gonna have to talk to Chop really nicely if we want to do any work on that car, because I really don't want to take it out. It's raining like crazy again, so I don't really want to take the car out in the rain with the trumpet stick out the bonnet and stuff. Obviously when the car's running, I'll have no problem. That's just water injection, that's fine. But when it's not running and stuff, I don't want a bunch of water going down the trumpets, and you know how it is, guys. So yeah, I guess I forgot to get Tiana energy drinks. So we're going to probably head down to Black Arts and see those guys and see if they don't mind us doing a few things on the car there. Alright, so we've been down to Super Cheap and got supplies, vacuum line, hose clamps, radiator hoses. I hope will fit. They should fit, because you haven't even seen it yet, have you? No. To know where the hoses I need. It's fine. I need a 90 and a straight bit. I think we're good. And yeah, there's one of LZ subscribers in there that noticed me. So if you're watching this and you work at Super Cheap, subscribe. And even if you're not from Super Cheap, subscribe anyway. Anyway, let's go to the shop now and see if things we bought work, or maybe I just bought shit for nothing. We'll find out in a sec. Alright guys, so we're down here at Black Arts Factory, just basically trying to go over stuff with Russ. Russ obviously has motorsport knowledge, works at a place called Diversion Garage, and he knows lots more about cars than I do. So I really want to get advice and work out where we're at. I'll show you guys in a sec, but I have an issue where the engine's touching my steering rack. So it's something I want to have a look into, work out whether I need to pull the motor out and cut the sump, basically. Not the actual sump, like the bit behind the sump, to clearance it, or whether I'm raising the motor up a little bit higher, to sort of work out where we're at with that situation. But yeah, it's just one of those ones where more educated people with more proper knowledge is much better than me just sort of trying to wing it. So this is my problem here. So, yes. So we jacked it up from, what did we jacked it up from? Gearbox, and got clearance. What do you reckon?
I reckon just putting a 5mm plate between the engine mount and the engine mount bracket, and it should give us enough clearance to run.
Definitely clearance there now, you can see. Should be enough clearance to go through. I think that's the go. It's only going to stick, what, 5mm further through the bonnet.
Yep.
And look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with more throttle sticking out of the bonnet, in my opinion. I think that's a good thing. That's still got clearance on the exhaust.
We could give it a bit of a bash. It's already been bashed.
Yeah. Shibby. The first idea is we're going to do, basically put plates down either side and see if we'll drop the motor down and see if that gives us our clearance. It's not necessarily a dodgy way of doing it, but it sort of is. There would be better ways. Ideally, I don't want to solid mount this motor. I do want to drive this car in the street, so I don't want to solid mount. I want to keep it rubber mounted. And rubber mounted makes the car more comfortable, etc. And then when you kick in the clutch, I like to have that little bit of movement. The most I'd like to go poly. But yeah, basically we're going to slip in 5mm spaces between the engine mount and the engine mounts and the engine brackets, whatever you want to call them, to basically make the motor sit up that little bit and clear my steering rack.
It's still in the jack.
Oh.
Yep, that's off.
How much, by? 5 mil?
I've got probably 3-4 mil there. I can get a pinky in there.
Like clear between the rack?
Yep.
Do you reckon she's good?
I'd run that.
Looks like it might have been easier than hoped. I really did not want to pull the engine out, so that is mint. Alright, so the other cool thing that's happened, now we lift the motor up a little bit. Granted, it's up on the jack at the moment, but it gives me more clearance. Gives me more clearance between the trumpet and the clutch master, so that's definitely a good thing, because that was an issue. I do want to go longer trumpets at some point, which would have cleared that issue, but still for now, I'm only going to run these trumpets and get the car going essentially on these trumpets, and that does clear now, so that's going to make everything easier as well. Yeah, starting to tick some boxes off. Only one actually, but still something. Alright, so next issue at hand is obviously because the motor sits up a little bit higher, my throttles are definitely going to be sticking through the bonnet even more, which is rad, but I need to cut into more of my carbon Kevlar bonnet, which is scary. So I've sort of masked this up here. That's a bit I'm sort of going to cut out to expose a lot of the throttles, and like Russ was saying, it'll be better for tuning if we're getting more equal air into the runners, etc. And I do plan to go longer in the future, so cutting out this bit of extra will give me that headroom. I do have another bonnet that I like, that's a fiberglass bonnet, so if I do end up stuffing this one up, I do have a backup plan. But ideally, I do actually like this bonnet. So. Time to cut. Alright, so we've done the cutting, got the bad bit out of the way. However, what we're going to do is when we get some more intricate tools, i.e. Russ has got better tools.
Yeah, Russ has better tools.
We're going to radius these corners to make them rounder and nicer. They're going to come up a little bit higher here, and then nicely round it off into the rest of the bonnet so it'll look really clean, because right now it looks a bit ghetto, if I'm honest. But plenty of clearance for the throttles now. They sit through nice. Definitely going to look pretty sick. Just a little hint of throttle sticking out the bonnet. I think that's mint. And alright, get on to other things. Thing's actually got a pretty good lock kit on it. I can't remember where I got the lock kit. No, it already had the lock kit, that's right. So it's got a good lock, really good feel, this car. I just thought I'd touch on that. But we're getting the clutch line sorted out. Luckily, somehow, the one from the RB25 gearbox, the fittings are the same, so it's literally bolting straight up to the beams box at the moment, which is another thing to tick off the list, so I'm super stoked about that. Alright, so we seem to have a list of things to go through, so we can kind of get a start on that now. Pretty happy where it's sitting, but yeah, stoked. Alright, that's it from here at Black Arts. We got a bunch of stuff sort of done. It was a lot of procrastinating today, but overall just sort of looking at the entire situation as a whole and trying to work out, or to say, just work out a decent plan of attack.
Yeah.
It's like, I don't know, Toyotas are foreign to me. I don't know, you very Toyota?
No.
Yeah, he's more of a Subaru-ish guy. Subaru and Nissan, basically.
Nissan Evo.
Nissan Evo, Subaru. At least he likes Nissan. We do have a relatively decent plan of attack for the car. Chop's going to do a touch more fabrication on it. Basically just make the where the handle comes out, what do you call it? Shifter tunnel needs adjusting, and he's going to make those little things for the engine mounts, so the engine will sit fine. And then next week I will sort out a bunch of the other little bits and pieces, and then it'll just be wiring and throttle cable's another difficult one. I'm working that out, talking to my friends in New Zealand, and I'm going over to New Zealand next week, so maybe they'll have something there I can just pick up straight off them, I don't know. Alright, let's go to other stuff. Alright guys, on to day 2 of the vlog. Everything's gone well. We do have registration for what will now be known as Shibby for now. We decided to go with the Shibby plates. So, I'm gonna get these put on the car. Wifey's down here. We just had to do some shopping for food for our canteen and stuff for the drift track. But yeah, that rain's been haunting us again, which is shitty. It sucks. But we are going to introduce something very soon. Basically, you got to do like a bulk entry thing to try and get that money together so we can get this extension and repairs done on the track. But yeah, pushing hard, trying to get these on the S13 and let wifey take her first actual drive in the car, because she only drove it around the track, so it's time. It's official. Shibby is technically on the road. Happy?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Might need the longer bolts from the front.
That should go in. Just push.
I'm trying. Nope. Is it even? I don't know if this has the S13 door problem.
Yeah. How's it feel?
Weird.
Weird?
Weird. I haven't had an S13 on the road since my very first import. God, that clutch. It's so stuck.
Yeah, Tiana actually had an S13, a CA Turbo S13 when I met her, and I was devastated because I did not want a car chick, but here we are now, married, 2 kids, all that stuff. We're doing all right, but yeah, it's cool for her to have this on the road for a bit. Again, I don't know what we're going to do with this car. We do have, it's not really suitable in any... T, stop! Stop! Christ averted, she nearly crashed the car already.
Are these electric? No, they're not. Can you...
What, the mirrors? Of course they're electric. They're all electric.
Yeah, I don't remember.
Isn't it on the dash over there?
It's meant to be there. I don't think they are electric.
Oh.
No, they're not. Can you go just on that?
Okay. We're both having a blonde moment there. Like, for some reason thinking that it didn't have electric mirrors, but everyone that has S13 knows that it's in the middle, and I knew that. I'm just having a bit of brain fade. Yeah, I don't know. Now you good?
No,
No.
it doesn't work.
What do you mean?
What do you mean, what do I mean? It doesn't work. I didn't stutter. It doesn't work.
My shockworks are here, guys. Right. I'm going to open it up in tomorrow's vlog. Thank you so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, give this one a share. Like I said, we still got the donations going for Archfield Drift Park below. If you could donate, it would be much appreciated. Thank you so much, guys, and I'll see you guys in tomorrow's vlog. Bye.